Hello everybody. Today is Friday, first or second Friday in January. My mother arranged for my family to do a group yoga class, and that was very nice. And now I'm back in my apartment, new apartment, different from the one from the summer meditation. And I brought a package that my buddy sent. Oops. From Hawaii. I sent him a hat, and he sent me something back in turn. So I'll use the old key. Let's see. Very gentle. And so I'm sharing this with you just for a fun, like unboxing, but we'll do it in a meditative way. And so first, right off the bat, you can tell I'm smiling, and I notice the feelings of excitement and curiosity, playfulness, just from recognizing the box and what it means. It means my dear friend Jordy has sent me a gift, and so we'll see what it is. And as I sink in, sometimes when I sink into mindfulness, I'll just kind of go limp, but we have to do something right now. So I'm feeling the texture of the key. It's warm because it's been in my pocket. Just making sure you can actually see it. And noticing the smell of my room after having been outside. Also, I skateboarded home from the train station, so my body temperature is raised. So here we go. Box is open. Noticing a smell of coffee and noticing the sound of the packing peanuts. But I have no idea. I sent him a hat from Ram Dass's organization, the Love Serve Remember Foundation, and the hat said Sub Ek in Sanskrit, which means all one. And so I wonder what this is going to be. I've got some lingering tape. Nice. That's down. That's up. That's almost cut. Anyway. So one thing also, I was noticing how funny it was receiving this package, because it's got these, I don't want to show you our addresses, but I will show you, it says damaged in handling. And so I sent him a Snapchat saying, oh, I got your Polygon. I thought it was pretty funny. So they're the packing peanuts. Sticky and squishy. Dun dun dun. The anticipation is enlivening me. Here we go. Oh boy, I think I know what it is. If it is what I think it is, I'm about to have a much classier room. But I don't want to destroy it in the process. And so I'll destroy the box instead. So some backstory. This is a high gloss aluminum backed print of Jordy's ceramic art. He's a ceramic artist. You can see how reflective and shiny it is. So thank you, Joseph. I'll put this up in my room. If you'd like, everybody, you can take a good look at it. Jordy's a trained ceramic artist. And when we lived near each other, I was extremely impressed because he wanted to be a ceramic artist and he had the practice. So he started acquiring the resources, the equipment, and also figuring out a system. And it was amazing to watch him set a 40-hour-a-week schedule. I'm going to work on my ceramics and my ceramic business. And then within a month or two, he was paying rent from ceramics money. And that was just so cool. So thank you, Joseph. Another shot of it. And there it is with the prayer flags. And yeah, I'm hoping everybody's been staying mindful at least part of the time. Life is very wild often. And it's so nice to settle. Settling into the present moment. Settling into the feeling in my body. Noticing that the smile I'm feeling, I'm now holding, and so now letting my face relax. But it's funny to see myself do that. So I'm going back and forth, laughing and relaxing. Still feeling warmth from the skateboarding process. I can smell myself from the yoga class and then from the skateboarding. The air in here is dry. It smells pretty clean. Maybe a little bit dusty. But I feel good. I feel comfortable. I had booties, like slippers that for like 5 years, and they were falling apart with 3 different kinds of tape holding them together. And so I got those for Christmas, and I'm very thankful. Yeah. Let's see. If you're still watching this, let's just do like a 20-second meditation. So sit comfortably whatever way you want. Just please don't have your head resting against anything. Just the simple act of holding with your neck will keep you at least that little bit awake. And I'll just hold it because it's 20 seconds. Let's do, okay. So sitting comfortably. Pause it if you're not ready. And then when you come back, we will dive in. Okay, here we go. So sitting comfortably, you can look around to start. I just want you to recognize a feeling of safety in whatever space you're in. A safe external environment is going to allow us to relax and dive inside. And so my roommates are home and there's noise, but they're very nice. And I have my door closed and settling in. Almost like stretching in the morning with your body. Settling into the present moment is kind of like feeling your whole attention sink and spread out. And once you make that acknowledgement, sometimes the meditation, you just notice yourself in that mindful state. And if you are, then just roll with it. And if not, you can use your finger to remind yourself what your nostrils feel like. But there's a very common technique in, especially in Eastern, like Buddhist traditions, of bringing the attention to the source of the breath as it enters the body. And we're using our nose as opposed to our mouths here. And so as you breathe in, feeling as the air passes up into the nostrils. Exhaling and feeling, through nose again, as breath turns back into air. And breathing in, can you notice the temperature of the air wherever you are? Noticing any smells, noticing the texture, like the humidity. Breathing in, feeling the air still here, but noticing how it travels up into the head, down the back of the throat. Noticing as you breathe in and out, the chest rising and falling, expanding and contracting. If you put your hand on your low belly, kind of right where the rib cage cuts off, feeling near the diaphragm, and just noticing how the belly extends and then contracts. And if you want, you can do a nice yoga breath in this exercise, still staying mindful up here, but using this low part of the belly. My belly button's right here, and so it's this kind of low abdomen, inhaling from there, like a wave coming up. Lastly, the shoulders lift, and then exhaling from the top down. And then this pulls back as you exhale, and then inhaling all the way up. And that's just another tool. Breathing, feeling safe in the environment, allowing yourself to be 100% focused on everything you're feeling. When thoughts come up, you notice them. When feelings come up, you notice them. When pain happens, you notice it. When pleasure happens, you notice it. and you stay present as the witness. And it's going to fluctuate all the time. That's normal. That's how it is for everybody. But you just continue. And the more that you continue, things begin to settle. And as you go through life experiences, things may come up again, or sometimes traumatic things happen. And when those things happen, even though it's very hard, I hope that you would like to move forward from it. I like to moving forward from my traumas. And so staying with the practice, still engaging fully with life, but making sure you take time to sink into it. You'll notice it in your body, you'll notice it in your emotions, in your mood. If you do it 5 times in an hour, you'll have a great hour, I promise you. If you're in the midst of trauma or struggle and you do it, it will make you more efficient and more able to process, but it will also make it much more intimate, and which can be difficult to feel because the sensory experience and the mental experience is so much more impactful. So be, respectful to your process, whatever you have going on. But I just watched the time go from 11:11 to 11:12, and that's minutes recording up in the corner here. And so we'll say goodbye. Everybody, have a wonderful day, month, year, life. And, you know what? I will do some chimes for you to send things off. Here we go. Resting the phone. I just like the chimes because there's a nice quality of sound. But some people don't like it. I might not be pronouncing them right, but these 2 bells connected by a leather are a Tibetan chime called Tingsha, and I apologize if that was incorrect. I'll show you how I like to do them. So as you watch me hold, there's probably an anticipation of what the sound's going to be, but kind of like leaning in for a scoop of ice cream or something, like a new flavor. If you like, you can allow yourself to be totally open. I do have good intention with this noise. And here we go. Louder now. Ooh. One more. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful day, month, year, life. Wishing you the best.